the effect is very much on women and children. And we also, if you look back in the history about since after the Angkorian time, we find very hard to find a Cambodian good role model leader. And because of that, we don't have also, because most households are ruled by men, by father, and they also show a lack of a good role model leader as well. So I think my desire, and I feel that God called us to respond to this as well, is to bring hope through the gospel and to restore dignity so that we can heal the inside. And go back early on when I talking about 4,500 NGO doing a lot of work in Cambodia, but at the end we only see a few that can succeed, that can make the local people own what they have been distributed to them. And that because they only respond with development, but they don't heal the inside. They don't own it because they don't develop a godly character to love for others. So, and also because of the culture and many other things, through their history, especially older generation, they are afraid of making change because they see the change is from good to bad, from bad to worse. And because they experienced that, they told many of their children, you cannot do anything involved with politics or things like that. They scare their young generation not to try anything new and not to look out for anything different. So this is the situation. So I think the need of the Cambodia right now is also the healing and the reconciliation that people need. And when you can give this to people, then the rest, when you start development work, then you will see the impact of transformation happen.
It's this vicious cycle. There's no clean water, there's no proper hygiene, people get sick, there's no proper education, and so there's no jobs, and so you get this cycle of hopelessness. You get human trafficking, which is not the issue of human trafficking is a financial one because people to survive have to leave their villages and get exploited and get into all sorts of problems. And so one of the key aspects of the strategy of the ACTS program is to break this poverty cycle with children, which Romanea has a real heart. Romanea has been very strong on these things, that whatever we do has to be holistic. It's got to apply to the whole child. It's no use sending a sick child to school. It's no use sending a starving child to school. And so most parents of these children that we help to school, their parents have never been to school. They wouldn't know a school book, they've never done homework, they don't even understand the value of education. And so we've got to work in a holistic way, we've got to work transformationally. The last thing Romanea is very strong on this is that he doesn't want his people to become dependent on aid. The fact is that if you start just sponsoring children and providing children to go to school, all it does is make the family dependent on someone else and doesn't actually restore dignity. It just makes them feel even worse sometimes, that they've got to depend upon other people for even their own child. So this program works is trying to work with the whole family to get the family out of poverty, so after a while they can afford to send their own child to school and know the dignity and the blessing of being able to do that. and everything we do is integrated. So a lot of families have 2 or 3 hectares of land, that's right, isn't it, Rom? But they don't know how to use it. And so we work with the families, showing them how to make the best use of their land, and how we offer them microloans to be able to get the farm up and working. We provide them with business opportunities. We do water and sanitation so they can get clean water. And we work in just so many other areas to help holistically get this family out of problems.